2016年斯洛克世锦赛决赛，这是丁俊晖第一次闯进世锦赛的决赛。但是此时呢，丁俊晖以14比17陷入了绝境。没想到在关键的第32局上，却成了丁俊晖的噩梦。让我们再来回顾一下这场比赛。
Got to put the significance of this match into the minds. Certainly can't afford to miss in the balls. That's too thin. Cue ball's coming back down, and Selby's going to get a chance.
塞尔比率先开杆，但是丁俊晖第一杆防守就漏了底袋的远台机会。塞尔比利用这一杆远台上手。
Pot. He missed one like that in one of the earlier frames.
Well, I can tell you that Leicester City have just been confirmed as Premier League champions because Spurs only drew with Chelsea. Leicester City fan Mark Selby is in the frame he needs to become world champion.
随后，塞尔比打篮球成功撇开了红球队，这一杆球让丁俊晖看到了绝望。
Pink goes, black goes. Well, I'm not sure about the black. But the pink definitely goes.
Well, it's going to be possibly a memorable night for Leicester, isn't it?
Wriggled in, but he's the right side of the blue.
It's got to be said, and I was reading some tweets earlier, Mark Selby, he's not everyone's cup of tea. Not everyone likes the way he plays.
Can everybody make sure their phones are off now, please? Don't be the idiot that spoils this.
As Paul Collar issues another warning. I have to say that I have total admiration for Mark Selby. When he was a boy, his family couldn't afford for him to go to the snooker club. He had to rely on Malcolm Thorne, who gave him free practice, and he grasped that opportunity, and he's always been grateful to the sport. He's always been grateful that he's had this outlet, because life could have been very different for him. And if you want to look at someone who's worked hard, then take a look at the man at the table here.
12.
Yeah, and he's still working hard. But found the gap between the reds. Yeah, that was a good shot. Able to move up towards the blue, whether he gets the right side or not. Yeah, played it well again. You could play the cannon to those three reds just to the left of the pink. But it's an option. He's played it. Now is he on anything? He's on a red to the right middle.
25.
Don't think the red next to the black goes. He's all right. Again, all these shots, when you're not close to the object ball and it's there.
He's edging ever closer, 32-0 now in this frame. The frame he needs to win the title. It could be that in a sort of 15-minute period, Leicester has suddenly become the capital of the sporting world. Ding Junhui hoping for another chance, preparing himself in that chair if he does return to the table.
.33.
He's the wrong side of the blue. He's got to take the pink. Just play a little cannon to the red below it. And that's worked out very nicely. The last easy red coming up.
39.
Steve Davis, Stephen Hendry, Mark Williams, Ronnie O'Sullivan and John Higgins. They're the only 5 players to have won more than one world title in this iconic theatre. So that's the company he would be joining. There were, of course, other multi-champions in the pre-Crucible era. Got to forget about all that now, though, just concentrate on every shot.
已经上手的塞尔比每一杆球出手都相当的谨慎，继续着磨洋工般的打法，就是不给丁俊晖接手的机会。场下的丁俊晖也是很无奈。
Closest to the left cushion. There's a look at Ding Junhui preparing himself if he does come back to the table. What a cannon he played there. And that was a tough pink. But to get the cannon dead right, he's given himself 46. A great chance here.
Just opened up these 2 reds. What a great shot that was of the Crucible as well. On the night it's been announced there's another 10 years of snooker here. 47. It's true that you could sell more tickets elsewhere, but why would you want to take this tournament to some big leisure centre somewhere? It would not have anything like the same atmosphere as this place. It's very heart beats with snooker, the Crucible.
53 points the difference. He needs to leave an angle on the pink here 53. To be able to disturb something.
$54.
Doesn't want to be straight. And there's Vicky. Trying to wish her husband the next 2 balls somewhere here. Any colour would do after this pink and next red. He's a great rest player, and if ever he needed a good shot with the rest, 60. This would be it. Red and a pink would leave Ding Junhui only be able to tie.
Mark Selby's potted 21 out of 24 with the rest. And he's potted that one, and he's on the pink.
61.
And he's got a good angle on the pink to stun across for that red, and that's the red that he'd need to be world champion.
So 17 days of snooker have come down to the next 2 shots.
Oh, well, that's a horrible shot to play this.
67.
It just needed it to bounce another inch and it would have been okay.
Well, it's got to be said, hasn't it? Mark Selby doesn't do things the easy way. You know, he's taken the hard road to victory, if indeed he is to get there.
Well, do you know something? He could roll this over the pocket because the black's not available.
Well, if it goes in, it's snooker's required.
随着这颗红球入袋塞尔比已经完成了超分，基本粉碎了丁俊晖的世锦赛冠军梦。塞尔比也是激动地挥起了手指。
And he wasn't fancied this year. He hadn't played the previous 2 tournaments. We wondered what sort of shape he'd be in. But he is the last man standing. Ding Junhui has given this everything. He had to qualify. He's had 14 centuries here at the Crucible.
最后，塞尔比在单杆拿下74分后，在这杆组合球上失误了。台上还剩4颗红球，但是分数已经超了15分。这时丁俊晖选择放弃了比赛。就这样，丁俊晖在关键的一场比赛中，只在开局出手了1杆球，就与世锦赛冠军擦肩而过。而直到2020年世锦赛之前，丁俊晖还是没能圆梦。这次的世锦赛，丁俊晖还能实现多年的梦想吗？让我们拭目以待吧。